Hey y'all, how is everyone doing tonight? Hold on, let me get this off here. Y'all, every time I feature a link, it pops up right in front. So, how's everyone doing? Y'all, tonight's project is a little lengthy, so I'm going to get busy. If you are new here, my name is Shonda, and I just like to hop on and create, and tonight we're really going to create, y'all. We're going to use a lot of Dollar Tree stuff and a bunch of stuff. I've been wanting to do this, and I'm doing good on time, so we're going to do it tonight. So hit the heart button, type in the word pumpkin. Oh, wait, no, that is not the word I used. Sign, S-I-G-N, sign. That is the word I used. And I will send you a supply list. Or I did feature a link up here as well. So if you are seeing the red live, you've caught me live. And make sure, if you don't see that red live, that you go and like and follow the page. So let's get busy, y'all, because again, we got a lot to do. Okay, I'm using 3 pumpkins from the Dollar Tree, okay? There's this one's got the slats, and then this one that has like the 3D effect on it. So I went ahead and done a little prepping, y'all, because I know it's going to take some time. But as you can see, I went ahead and filled in these with some wood filler, okay? And I just used my my Honey's wood filler. It's paintable and stainable, quick drying. And same thing with that. I've just put some wood filler on those. So I'm going to let those sit over here and dry while we go ahead and do this one, okay? Now, we're also going to use this Dollar Tree pot, okay? I was going to paint it, and then I decided, no, I kind of like this look. So we're leaving it, y'all. Believe it or not, I'm not going to redo it. So just a Dollar Tree pot. I'm using these 2. These came from the Dollar Tree. They came in 1 pack, and we're going to use those. We're going to use some plastic bags. We're going to use some rocks. We're going to use some stuff, y'all. Okay, and we're going to use our awesome bandana transfer and our autumn tier tray transfer, y'all. I've used the mess out of this one. Hey, Mom. Jim, you've been in my cabinet again. Jim, you heard me after getting in it. I had to get staples and I had to get filler. So, let's get busy. Okay, first, also let me tell you, I have created this long stick, okay? Y'all see this stick? Okay. Let me tell you what I did to it. Look at it. So, it looks like it is burlap, right? Here's what I did. I used a extra large paint stick. These are the long paint sticks. These have the rulers on them, but I think they come like 3 to a pack. But this is the extra long. Let me tell you what size it is. I think it is a so I guess it's about 18 inches long. Okay, and again, they're the paint sticks that you get. So I've got a project that I had to have some cut off. So I've used, these are about 7 inches long, 6.5 inches long. I had 2 of them, and I just went ahead and used them. So I put them on here. I used some E6, where's my E6? Y'all, I've got stuff everywhere. I used some E6000 and some hot glue. I glued them together, okay? Then, y'all, I used this awesome duct tape. Look at that. Is that not the coolest? Looks like burlap, y'all. So I covered my stick with burlap, okay? So just FYI, that's what I did. I did do a little bit again beforehand because I didn't want this to take 17 hours. You also... Yes, Jim, but not that size, okay? Not that size. And only if we're buying paint do we get them. So I needed to do that. Okay. I'm also using a bunch of stuff, y'all. We're going to, hey, Jess. We're also going to crackle paint tonight. We're going to use this awesome tile from, this one actually came from the Family Dollar. My mom went and got a bunch. They're still $1 at the Family Dollar, y'all. They're not $1.25 like at the Dollar Tree. You know, Family Dollar bought the Dollar Tree, so I don't understand why some things are certain prices. But anyway, let's go. This also, again, all my pumpkins came from the Dollar Tree, okay? So these are sticky. And we are going to use it on our pumpkin. Yes, we are going to crackle paint. And we're going to use this, which, y'all, this is so cool. I love this stuff. This stuff is so neat. Now, this is super sticky, okay? Super sticky. You just peel this off. And I am going to try to get this in the middle. We're going to try. Who knows? We're going to try. If it's a little off, it's fine, y'all. Seriously, it's really fine. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now I am just going to cut around this, y'all. And just like that, you create a surface. Now, I'm going to tell you this stuff because it is sticky on the one side, and it is, hold on, I'll just show you, okay? It's just going to be easier for me to show you. Do you see how this opens up, okay? So what I do is I stick it down, and then I just take some hot glue and go around the edges, and then it just sticks back down, okay? It's easy, easy. I love this, though, on surfaces. I think it makes a really cool looking surface. And we are going to paint this. So we're going to, like I said, create a pumpkin sign, y'all. And y'all can do this easy peasy. Very simple. This is probably the hardest part of it all, is because this stuff's sticky. And you kind of want to, you know, it's sticking right to everything. To everything. Literally. And see, that happens. I might just have to cut it off and then hot glue the whole thing, which is fine too. I should have left one side of it on. That probably would have helped. But, you know, I don't do things the easy way. This is a little bit labor intensive, y'all, but it's okay. Just do it. Okay. Stick it, stick it. Trying to get it to where it's not. Like I said, I should have just taken the whole sticky off of it. Makes it probably much easier, but okay. There's that part. Probably would have been easier if I used my my X-Acto knife, which is what I'm about to do. And I just use my little, y'all, this came from the Dollar Tree too. Okay, this is a cutting mat. So I like to use it a lot as well. Yep, much easier, y'all. Use your cutting mat and use your X-Acto knife. Told y'all I like to make things hard on myself, you know. It's easier that way. So did everyone have a great Tuesday? I went and did some shopping today. I didn't have to work at my warehouse. So, y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but Hobby Lobby was having their spring stuff was on 90% off. But y'all, I'm pretty sure there were people must be lined up at the door at, like, you know, whenever Hobby Lobby opened on Monday, and already gobbled it up because it was gone, y'all. All of it was gone. Couldn't believe it. Okay. All right, so let's get this out of the way. Ugh. Oh, it's stuck to me. Okay. So here's what we've got, and I think I am, well, no, this is already stuck on here, so it'll be fine. Now I'm gonna take it off. We're gonna take it off. And that way I can clean this little edge up. So here's what it created, okay? really cute little pumpkin surface. So it just made it's going to make this surface so much better. So cute. Okay, so I'm just going to take some hot glue, y'all. Go all around my edges. And I'm going to go pretty close to the edge so that it does not come up on me. Okay. Perfect. Look how stinking cute that is. So you just made a surface, okay? Just like that, made a really cute surface. Let me just trim this up real quick. Okay. Now, here's what I want to do. I'm going to use my Waverly Pumpkin chalk paint, okay? And I am just going to, let's see. I'm just going to paint this across here like this. Y'all don't see. Okay, can you see? I love the way this looks. Okay, you just lightly do it. And then I'm going to sand it as well, okay? Because I want some of that silver to come back through, y'all. So this is just chalk paint, and this is the color pumpkin. Pumpkin. And I'm just getting it on here like just a covering coat. Just like that, okay? Okay, so here's what we've got. See, that actually looks pretty cool just like that. But we're gonna let that dry, and then we are going to do a little bit of sanding on it, okay? So I will sand it in just a second. We'll set this over here, let it dry, and let's work on this next one. So this is our next one, okay? We are going to get our little sanding block, y'all. And this is where I just, like I said, put that wood putty on there because it had jute in it, okay, or yeah, like jute rope or yeah, twine, you know, to hang it with from the Dollar Tree. So that's all I did. Okay, just put that in there. Now we are painting this one with our plaster. Okay. Told y'all we're doing a lot of painting, a lot of stuff tonight, y'all. A lot of stuff. All right, so. And I am going to spray this. Y'all know I like to spray it with water, especially when it's this raw wood like this. Makes it much easier. Okay. So let's get this on here. Make sure to get in your little cracks there, y'all, because you will see it if you don't. And we're going to get around our edges. And we're just creating, you know, a back, basically a backdrop, if you would, or just a surface for our bandana transfer. We're going to use the bandana transfer on this one. I think it's going to be really cool looking with these slats. And it'll also show you kind of, you can use the transfers on any surface. Okay. Make sure we get our sides. You will be able to see your sides, y'all, on this sign. So want to make sure you get your sides. And y'all listen, if y'all do this project, post a picture. Any of the projects that y'all do, post a picture. Let me see them. That's why I come on here, to just inspire y'all. Craft and have fun. Okay. Super easy right there, right? All right. Let's get this dry. We're going to use the Big Daddy tonight. We don't have time. Listen, y'all don't forget to comment on the lives when I'm live, and I will put your name in our Happy Meal bucket. I did just draw, and Jess, if you're still watching, Candy won the other day. I posted it, but I hadn't heard back. I need y'all's new address, so email me or text me. I think y'all have my text. Either text me or send me a private message. Don't put it on here, but one or the other. We're gonna do another coat on this, y'all. So just 2 light coats. And then we're gonna sand it just a little bit, because y'all know anytime that we paint a raw wood, our grain rises, okay? So we don't want that. Ooh, I just got that right in my eyeball. Y'all, I think it splashed right in my hair. Okay. So just another little light coat just on the tops. I don't really need to go on the sides and on the, in these, you know, in between the slats. Just because it's raw wood, it soaks up the paint, y'all. Okay, just another coat, and this is plaster. So it's Waverly chalk paint in plaster. Y'all know I'm not really a huge white fan. I like more of the creams and I'm not, you know, the ivories and the creams. I don't usually do a stark white. Okay, I think we're good that time. Alrighty. Let's try this. And then, like I said, we'll sand it off just a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and do our transfer on this one. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and paint the other one so it can be drying. And then we'll do that. Well, yeah, because the next one's our crackle paint. That last one's going to be our crackle paint. Jess, are you still on here? So you can see it. If not, you can catch it replay. I know you got the babes. I can't believe he's already 4 months old. That is insane. Okay. All right, we're good. So we're going to just sand this just a little bit. So all that did was just kind of, like I said, make our surface kind of a smoother so that we can put our transfer on it. Okay. Last, we are doing this one, okay? Now let me sand this off because I also put the wood filler in here. Okay. Now, this one, y'all, we are going to crackle it, okay? We are going to crackle it. So, let me get my... So, I'm going to paint it... What am I doing? This one was supposed to be green, y'all. Alright, hold on. We got to put a quick coat of green on this one. I was like, wait a minute, that don't seem right. It's alright. This is a beautiful sage. It's called Moss, and it's Waverly chalk paint in moss. Okay, and I want to. This is the color I wanted on this one. Kind of like a gourd. But really, I kind of like it looking like this. So we'll see. We shall see. Now, I don't care if this totally covers. That's what I'm saying. I kind of like that you can kind of see a little bit through here. So I like that. And y'all, I've had this project set out for about a week. But I knew that it would take a little longer, so I kind of needed to be able to get on earlier to do it, so. Okay. All right, let me get my sides here, y'all. Again, it doesn't, I'm okay with it not being perfect because I kind of like the way that looks. So, yeah. Cool. All right. I was like, where's my other color, y'all? Losing it. All right, let's dry this. So we're gonna have the orange on the bottom, this green in the middle, and then I'm going to have the crackle is going to be orange and cream. Orange and plaster. Alright, let's try this. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight, and thank you for sprinkling this out to your friends and family. Helps my page a lot. And the word tonight, y'all, is sign, okay? Sign for the materials or for the supply list. Okay, so I kind of like the way this looks. It has like a little distressing look to it. Do you see that? I like it. I like it. Okay. Let's do another little sand. Okay, perfect. I'm going to set this over here, and then we're going to go ahead and paint this one. Okay, and we are painting it. Do I want to do it crackled through the orange? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to paint it orange and then use the plaster on top to do the crackle. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let me spray this one. And y'all, that just, like I said, helps thin out the paint. And I'm painting the whole thing, okay? I'm painting this whole thing, this pumpkin Waverly chalk paint. I'm probably going to take, well, I don't know. Since we're going to crackle, it really doesn't matter. As long as we get a good coat on it. It doesn't matter if it completely covers. Because there will be a top on it, the crackle. And y'all, these all, again, came from the Dollar Tree. And you can do it so much with, you know, little Dollar Tree signs for $1.25, you know. This sign that I'm creating tonight, today at Hobby Lobby, I kind of seen one that was $20. So, and that was 40% off, or half off, 40%. Whatever the fall is, that was what it was going to be. And I was like, I was just kind of looking at some stuff, you know. I always you kind of go in there and get some ideas. And okay, all right, I think we're good. Make sure I get my sides. All right, so what you do is you dry this completely, okay? Dry this completely up. Then we're going to paint it with some Elmer's glue, okay? Make sure this is good and dry. And then we'll set this off to the side and let it kind of crackle while we do our other pumpkin with the bandana. Y'all, this thing's so heavy. So heavy. Alright. Make sure I get around my edges good. Y'all, do y'all use a Lazy Susan or whatever this is, you know, whatever this is called? I think it's a Lazy Susan. And then forget you're using it and then you still move your stuff. That's what I do. Okay. Just to make sure my little cracks right here are all dry. I think they sure. Okay. We're good. Alright, so now I'm going to paint this glue on here, y'all. Okay. So, all you do is take your Elmer's glue and you paint on a good amount, okay? When I say good amount, you want a good layer on here. This is what creates your crackle. If you think of the concept of when you have Elmer's glue on your skin, if you put it on your skin the way it does, the way that it peels, same concept. This is what it does on here, on the surfaces. It does that whole peeling thing. Same thing. And again, make sure you got a good layer on here. Try to make it all the same layer depth or layer thickness. You don't want a bunch of, you know, glue on one edge and not on the other areas. Okay. And we'll make sure I kind of get it out of these cracks. You don't want it all kind of, you know, in a clump. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Don't see no clumps. And make sure you kind of got it spread out evenly. Alright, now, this is how I do it. I don't know how everyone else does it, but this is how I do it, okay? I go ahead and I dry it up a little bit. Just a little. Okay, like that. Then I'm going to take my little paintbrush, y'all. I'm going to use 50 million paintbrushes tonight. Then I'm going to get my plaster paint. I'm going to put some in a, it's going to be easier for me to do it this way. It's so thick. Good grief. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of water. Hey, Tammy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, girl. How is everything going with your house? Did you get it ready to sell over here, or what's going on with that? Okay, so I just put a little bit of water in this, y'all, because it was so thick. Okay, so now all you do is you just start painting it, okay? Just paint. Paint it on. And not a huge globby amount, but you definitely want to get all of it covered. I used a bristle brush that's a little harder, but that's okay. You'll be all right. Okay, so make sure you don't want no big clumps again anywhere. All right, just like that. Oh no. Oh, Jamie, that's never fun. Never fun. Hey, Yolanda. That's never ever fun. Okay, so we've got it on here now. All right. So I'm gonna dry it a little bit because the drying process is where the crackle will start coming in. Okay. So I'm gonna dry it some, and then I'm gonna lay it off to the side and kind of let it do its thing on its own while we do the bandana transfer. I'm just drying it just a little bit. Did your yard sale go good, Tammy? Okay. All right, I'm going to set this over here and let it finish crackling, okay? So here's what we've got so far. And it's still wet, so you're not going to be able to really see the crackle yet, but you can kind of start seeing it. It's coming. It's kind of coming through there, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and do this one. Get this all off of me. Y'all got stuff everywhere over here. If someone was to come in my craft space right now, they'd be like, "Ugh, you are a mess." Yeah, I am. Yeah, you're right. I am. Okay. So back to this one that we painted, this beautiful, oh, that's not bad, Tammy. That's not bad at all. Okay, so we're going to use a little bit of our surface wax on this, okay, since I painted this raw wood. And I do not want my transfer sticking to this, and I do not want my paste running. So I'm just going to go ahead and wax this pretty good. It's really a good idea to wax any kind of surface that's not a Chocator surface. So Tammy, you're going to be moving back to Myrtle Beach permanently, right? Okay. Now all I'm doing here is buffing off. Sounds crazy, right? You wax on, wax off. It's kind of the concept. But you don't want a whole lot of wax. The paste will run up under your transfer if you do. So, all right, so there's that. Now y'all, this is super cool transfer. Gotta get some of this stuff out of the way. Yeah, it's terrible. Okay. So I'm going to be using, y'all, this awesome bandana. Now, I have used this bandana on a pillow, and I've also used it on other surfaces just to create a background. Excuse me. So I'm going to use basically the middle of this and kind of just whatever's on it is on it. I'm just kind of creating kind of what we did with this with the henna. You know, it's just going to create just like a little, I don't know, little decoration, little something. Little something. I don't know. This little something. Okay, so I'm going to peel this back, not all the way, but peel it back to like here. Okay, that should get me, and I'm going to fuzz it. And fuzzing just means adding a little bit of lint to the back of this so that it's not so sticky. Our transfers are super sticky. They're reusable. So this just adds a little bit of fuzz so that we can get this off of here. Okay. Now I'm going to, we'll do it this way. I think this will be the easiest. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully it'll be straight. It's not. Yep. Well, that definitely will make straight. You know what? I'm just going to set it down. That'll be the easiest. Okay. And I just leave it in here, just like this. And then I can hold it up. I don't think y'all can see it. But when I hold it up, it creates a shadow behind it. And I can see it. So I can see that I'm straight. I kind of want to get that in the middle. And it's just going to have some random designs on it, and that's what I'm wanting, okay? So, yeah, we're good. That's it. Okay. Make sure all your air bubbles are out. Now, with the slats, this is going to be a little different. Now, I'm using the color Dune. I just want kind of a, you know, just kind of a very muted, if you would, color. That's kind of what I'm going for. So I think this Dune would be perfect for it. So I'm going to try not to get in the cracks, y'all. Okay, I'm going to just try to stay on the wood, but it's not going to be as easy as I think. So I'll just have to do it this way, and if any of it gets in the cracks, I'll just have to get it out. Okay, so all we're doing is we're chalking this on. This is chalk in paste form. Okay. And you just use this. These are our squeegees. And everything that I am using besides the Dollar Tree stuff is in the link that I have featured on here. You can add to anything in that or take away. So don't think that everything in there it's a must, because it's not. Sorry, I don't know where y'all heard, but anyway, I took my excess off, and my low battery just came on for some reason. Okay, so here we go. Look how pretty, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Love it. Okay, so let's try this. Y'all, I don't know. I hope I didn't. Am I gone? Am I still here? Okay, yeah, it's still here. Okay. So let's try this, y'all. Kind of got off the side a little bit. That's okay. Just get it off. Y'all, look how pretty that is. It turned out really pretty. That's what I like about the bandana. You can use it kind of anything on it as a background. Okay. I think we're just about dry. This dries it's super fast. It's chalk. So we all know that chalk paint, paste, anything chalk dries fast. And when it dries matte. It's shiny, and then it's matte when it's dry. Okay, so. Oh, good, Mom. Okay. I think the sound goes away when your battery goes low. But anyway. Okay, so here's awesome. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Okay, let's finish this one. Okay, so all I'm going to do with this is take my sanding block. So all it is, we used a Dollar Tree tile, actually Family Dollar tile. Did y'all know that Family Dollar and Dollar Tree was all the same now? Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to just sand it. Okay, and what it's going to do is the high spots, it's going to take the paint off. And y'all, my poor sanding block has seen better days. Time to break out a new one. So you just get the high spots, and then your background will stay whatever color you paint it. In this case, the pumpkin. Love this, love it, love it. Just like that. Is that not so cute? Everything went away. Oh no, Mom. That must be why my numbers went phew. Okay, so here's that one. So we've got that one. We've got this one. Okay, and let's finish the other one. Our crackle. Our crackle, crackle, crackle. Okay, so we got to finish drying it for it to crackle. The only thing about doing crackle live, it takes a minute, but it's so worth it. I'm not real sure. I guess I just blew sanding stuff all over it. All right, let's get this dried up. Get it crackled. So it basically just pulls away from the back. Do you see? So you've got the color in the back will show through all the places that the glue, you know, kind of curls up, basically. You know, kind of like it does on your skin if you put Elmer's glue on you. Same concept. The more it dries, the more it crackles. I love the way this looks. I think crackling looks cool. And this just gives it that back. You can kind of see the orange through it. So if you went the opposite way, you would have seen the orange and then the white through it. But because we had the orange bottom, I didn't really want to do that. So, but it's really, really, really starting to crackle now. Hold on, I'll hold it up for you. Again, the more you dry it, the more it crackles. Okay, you see right here? Hey, Candy, did you hear, girl, that you won Happy Mail? Can you show the other one? It went out. Yes, I will, Tammy. I'll show all three of them. I guess because my battery is low and I forgot to plug it in. Let me do that real quick so we don't have this issue again. Stand by. Technical difficulties. Stand by. I thought I plugged it in and clearly I didn't. Hold on. Y'all hold still. Hold still. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right, we good? We good? Okay. Sorry, y'all. We good now? You did. Hey, Caroline. You did, Candy. I need y'all's new address. Text me your new address. I think y'all have my text or my phone number. Don't put it on here, of course. But either that or private message me your address. So, okay. So you see the crackle? You see how it's crackling? Nothing, Caroline. How are you? Okay. So we got that. So here are the other two. Okay, good, Candy. Yeah. Text me your phone number. Okay, so here's the other one we did with the Dollar Tree, like I said, Family Dollar tile. Okay, it looks like it's metal, and we just painted it with the Pumpkin Waverly Orange chalk paint. Okay, and then I just sanded it. And then here's this one that we painted with the Waverly chalk paint in moss, and then we used our bandana with Dune. Okay, so there's our other one. This is spam. A stranger can see this. I'm good. What? Oh, okay, Caroline. I don't know what that means. It's spam. Girl, you calling me spam? Okay, so here's this. Now, let's just put this little cute little saying on this, and then let's put this together. I told y'all this is going to take a minute. Am I? Okay, there we go. What is it doing tonight? It looks like it's... I'm freezing. Am I freezing, y'all? Okay, so I'm using Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes, okay? Is it freezing? Okay. And I'm using my black velvet. Okay, Mom, thank you. I'm using my black velvet, y'all. And I'm just putting this right in the middle. And I'm using this. Work kicked your booty. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm sure my poor mama would like to be there with you if she didn't have the, you know, the ugly C word. Okay. So let's get this done, and then we just put it together, y'all, and that's it. You can create a very inexpensive, cute little fall sign. You could put this outside, actually, like on your porch or something. Just make sure that you kind of spray it with some, like an epoxy or something like that for outside. Look how cute. Isn't that not the cutest? All right, so let's put this in here, and let's put it together. Let's dry this first, though, because I will get in it and ruin the whole thing. And I am going to tie a bow on the top of this. For the top, we're going to make a bow. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Let's put it together. Now remember, I use paint sticks, okay? I put paint sticks together. These are the extra long ones, and then I cut 2 extra ones off. With paint sticks I use to create our... Colin has too many arms for us. Oh, I'm sorry, Caroline. Okay, so here's our stick. And remember, I used, y'all, duct tape, okay? It looks like burlap duct tape. So awesome. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're using our Dollar Tree pot, okay? And I've got these 2. These come 2 to a pack at the Dollar Tree, okay? And I am going to glue one down. I'm going to glue them together. Now, y'all, this is hot glue, okay? And I know this is styrofoam, not a great thing to do, but it'll work. It'll be okay. Thanks, Tammy. All right, so I'm going to get this on here. And I'm just going to glue this to the bottom, okay? Glue it to the bottom of this. Okay, I will. I know Mama don't feel good right now, so definitely don't feel good. Okay. Let's go ahead and glue these on, and then we'll put all of them in here. I'm going to use some bags, just kind of filler, y'all. Okay. So, let's see where actually this is going to be. I think, y'all get the concept now? Okay. So we're going to put our first one grab another glue stick, y'all. Now, if I was using this outside, I would probably also put some E6000 on it. I'm not going to. So, just know that if you're going to use this outside, you may want to put some E6000 on it. Okay? Alright. Then I want to put this one on. I'm actually going to go ahead and put this one on first and then get it spaced out so that I can, so it'll be spaced right. Okay, get that one on. And then get this one. And I'm just evenly spacing it. Alright, we're going to let this just cool just a second. And then I think I'm going to use, y'all, this is just some Dollar Tree ribbon. Is that not super cute? And I think I'm just going to make a quick bow out of it. Just like a, actually, you know what, no, I'm going to do a, I don't think I've done this in a while, so let's do this for y'all. The awareness ribbon, okay? So awareness ribbon bow. You take your ribbon and you make an awareness ribbon, okay? So take your ribbon and make the awareness ribbon, just like that, okay? Then, oh, we're going to have to do it, I'm going to have to do it this way. Sorry, y'all. I was going to be upside down. Well, it's still going to be upside down. How am I going to do this? Did this make it right? Yeah, there we go. I don't know, Caroline. I'm not sure if he's home or not. That boy, he had school today, so we had to go do that. Okay. I think that's good. Let's cut this. Okay. And then I'm just going to take a piece of raffia. So, did y'all see how I did it? Take your bow. You go down just like that. Okay. Take this part. Put it to the back. Okay, just like that. And then you take this right here and kind of scrunch it. Okay, scrunch it up just like that. And you'll create a bow. He's at West Georgia, Caroline. He goes to West Georgia University. He is doing good. Mason's a good one. He drives me a little crazy at times, but for the most part, he does good. All right, so I'm just taking a little bit of raffia, y'all. Wrap it around the middle. Just tie it. Make sure you're in the middle, because I was not. Is your sister, where's your sister at, Caroline? Is she down at Southern? Where's she at? Okay. And then we're going to tie a knot in it. Okay. And I'm just going to put it on this like this right here. But we're going to cut it. We'll cut our tails a little bit. But let's go ahead and get this on here. And y'all, like I said, I know this one's a little bit longer of a project, but look, you know, it's fun. Oh, almost did it, y'all. Almost did it. And this is just dovetailing. You'll know that I like to mess that up from time to time. Whoa, it's hot. Okay, together, y'all. So that's our ribbon on the top. Okay. Super cute. Just simple. This is a Dollar Tree ribbon. Okay, Dollar Tree ribbon. All right. Let's get this out of the way. Again, I did not paint this. I think this is yes, Andrew is good too. And so is Tyler. I don't think she knows them though, really. Okay, so I'm gonna put just a little bit of hot glue down in here, okay? Kind of just to give me a little bit more on my stick. And I've poked a hole in these little styrofoam things. Okay. Awesome. Oh, I know, Mom. Andrew is awesome. Okay, so here's what we've got, okay? All right, hold on. So I am going to, I have all these rocks, y'all. Y'all see these rocks? He is a great guy. Andrew's amazing. Andrew's heart is amazing, y'all. And tonight is my Tyler's birthday. He is 28, y'all. How do I have a 28-year-old? How do I have a 32-year-old? Okay, so I just had, y'all, we have all these rocks when we moved in this house that Jim hates. They use them for landscaping. My husband is not the one, okay? He absolutely hates them. So, I'm just putting some at the bottom of this to make it heavy, okay? That's all, just to make it heavy. And then, I probably should have put this at the bottom, but that's okay. We're going to put this right here, and then I'm taking this stuff. Wait, where's it at? Wrong one. Where's the text? Where's the text? Y'all, I'd lose my head if it wouldn't touch. Here it is. Okay, so I've got this stuff, okay, that to me kind of looks like hay. Oh, this stuff's horrible. Oh, it's from the devil too. Like that other stuff I used that time. Ugh. Oh well, that's alright. Okay, let me get this down in here. And we're going to use this around here. Like I said, to me this kind of looks like hay. You could also use hay. But I think that this just looks super cool. Hold on. Let me get the devil's grass put back in here. Woo! Y'all, that stuff's terrible. Why is it that some of the crafting stuff is horrible? I mean, horrible. Man, awful. Okay, let's get it pushed down in here. And let's see what we got, y'all. Okay. So, this is it, y'all. This is it, this is it, this is it. Okay, so here's our bottom pumpkin. Here's our middle one. And there's our top one. Okay? Pumpkin sign, y'all. How cute. How stinking cute is that? Most of it from the Dollar Tree. So, hit the heart button and type in the word sign, and I will send you guys a link for the supplies. So, thank y'all so much for joining me. I know it was a long one tonight, but I think it was well worth it. I think it turned out so stinking amazing. I'm in love. So, and this, I may, now that I'm looking at it, I may go back and do like a little, thanks, Mom. I may do a little whitewashing on this, just a little, just to lighten it up a little bit. But y'all, I'm loving it. So, thank y'all so much for joining me, sticking around. I will see y'all tomorrow night. Bye.